had multiple black triangle experiences, both awake, and I've also had a couple of dreaming experiences, but we'll get to that later. I want to preface this by saying I don't know if it was like a weird alien, interdimensional, non-human intelligence. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if it was like a weird surveillance technology from a government. I don't know. This was in the summer of 2020 when there were protests going on in downtown Portland nightly. Governor Kate Brown at the time had already called in the National Guard, so I don't know exactly what day it happened, but I know it happened after she called in the National Guard. And there was also talk on social media about surveillance technology that we might not have seen before, civilians might have not seen before. I just feel compelled on that day, that night, to go outside and look for some satellites or see if I can see a shooting star or two. I'm out on my front lawn. I'm looking up and this black triangle just flies over me, going north to south. And it's completely silent and it almost blends in with the night sky. And if I'd been looking at eye level, I would have totally missed it. But it flew directly overhead and it was heading towards downtown Portland, where there was definitely a protest going on that night. So that was my first experience. My second experience happened June 12th, 2023. I know that date because I wrote about it in my journal after it happened. It was about 4 a.m. that morning, and I woke up and I was experiencing a depressive episode. And I remember going outside and just feeling extremely lonely and isolated and just feeling like I didn't want to be on this planet anymore. I'm just like standing in my driveway feeling these feelings and I start dancing. I don't know why. I probably looked insane, but I don't know how long I'm dancing. I remember turning around to face south, and there's these 3 very bright lights in the shape of a triangle. I can't see the outline, but it's still. They're so bright. They're brighter than the planet Venus. And I remember just like being so shocked and like stepping back. The 3 lights start dimming and they like kind of just drift off. And I remember motioning back for it to come back. I wanted it with me. But once the lights dimmed, I kind of like snapped out of it and my survival instincts kicked in and I ran inside. That was my second experience. And the final 2 experiences were dreams. The summer of 2024, I moved back in with my parents and I was in the basement at the time and I had a dream where I woke up and I walked over to the sliding glass door and I look outside and I see the black triangle. It starts moving away and heading west. Then maybe a month or 2 later, I had another black triangle dream. And in the dream, I'm a child and I'm in my room as a child. I'm looking out the window and it's like dusk. I'm looking west and there's a black triangle in the sky and it's hovering and then it starts making this shape. And it's repeatable, so it does it a couple of times. And once I remember the shape, the dream ends. This is what it looks like drawn out. I totally understand that, the dreams could just be my brain doing weird subconscious things and working out stuff that brains do, I really don't know about my 2 other experiences. Thank you for listening. That was a weird ramble. My tummy kind of hurts. Yeah, let me know what you think. One last thing, I just realized that all these black triangle experiences have happened to me during the summertime. So I don't know. There's a seasonal element, I guess. Anyway, thank you.